Dear students, today we will discuss the topic Z transform. So we studied Laplace transform in module 1. Laplace transform we usually apply on continuous functions and it has application to solve the differential equation. And Z transform is the discrete counterpart of Laplace transform. We apply Z transform on sequences and it has application to solve the difference equations. Now I will first define the Z transform. So the definition is the Z transform of a sequence un is a sequence of real numbers for n equal to 0, 1, 2, etc. That means we have the sequence u0, u1, u2, etc. And un is equal to 0 if n is less than 0. That means u minus 1, u minus 2, suffix minus 2, etc. they are 0. And this Z transform on un is denoted by z suffix t of un, or simply if you want you can write it as z of un, and is defined as z of un or zt of un is actually the summation from n equal to 0 to infinity and this sequence along with z power minus n. Now if you compare with the Laplace transform, in case of Laplace transform, in place of sigma notation we have big sum, that is integration from 0 to infinity, and in place of e power minus st we have z power minus n, and in place of the function we have the sequence un. So if you substitute the values to n equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, etc., then you will find that we have real numbers u0 with the function, with the variable z, u1 with the variable z, etc. That means the right hand side, this summation is a function of z. It's a function of z. Laplace transform is a function of s. Here this Z transform of a sequence un is a function of Z. So provided the infinite series, this is a series which is an infinite series. So this series must convergent. If this series is converges, then we say that u of Z is the Z transform of un. And the linearity property. So linearity property we studied in Laplace transform also. So here the same thing holds. Z transform of A into the sequence un plus B into another sequence Vn is equal to A into Z transform of the sequence un plus B into Z transform of the sequence Vn. Now we discuss Z transform of some standard sequences. So first one is Z transform of A power n. That means the sequence 1, a square, etc. Now by definition, Z transform of un is equal to, so Z transform of un is equal to summation n equal to 0 to infinity un z power minus n. This is equal to summation n equal to 0 to infinity. What is un? Un is a power n into z power minus n. So this can be written as summation n equal to 0 to infinity a power n z power minus n can be written as a power n 1 by z power n. Z power minus n is 1 by z power n. So this is the same as summation n equal to 0 to infinity a by z whole power n. A divided by z whole power n. Now you can see that this is the sum. This is something like summation x power n equal to 0 to infinity. That means 1 plus x square plus etc. This is the geometric series. So you can see that this sum is equal to 1 by 1 minus x. Remember that 1 plus x square plus etc. is 1 by 1 minus x, or summation, this we can write using sigma notation, summation n equal to 0 to infinity x power n is equal to 1 by 1 minus x. Now if you compare this sum with this is equal to, the next step is this is equal to 1 divided by 1 minus, in place of x we have a by z. Now if you take the LCM, this becomes 1 divided by z is the LCM. Now here z into 1 z minus a. Now if you take it to the numerator, it becomes, take the reciprocal and write it in the numerator. So what is the reciprocal of z minus a by z? Z by z minus a. So therefore z transform of un is equal to z by z minus a. So this is, I mean, un means what? A power n. Z transform of a power n is equal to z by z minus a. So we found that z transform of a power n is z by z minus 1. Now let us discuss some of the special cases of this result. So first one is put a is equal to 1. If you substitute a is equal to 1 in the left hand side, it becomes z transform of 1, because 1 power n is 1. In the right hand side, z by z minus, in place of a substitute 1. So therefore z by z minus 1. So remember this, z transform of 1 is z by z minus 1. So next result is z transform of a constant. So z transform of a constant can be written as k into z transform of 1. So take this k outside of the operator. So you will find this k into z transform of 1, which is equal to k into z transform of 1 is once again z by z minus 1. So similarly, if I replace a by minus a, so what happens? Minus a power n becomes z by z. Replace a by minus a, so minus into minus plus a. So therefore z transform of minus a whole power n is z by z plus a. Similarly, z transform of minus 1 power n is z by z plus 1. Z by z plus 1. So these are the some special cases of the result z transform of a power n is equal to z by z minus a.